Welcome to WTCPS. My name is Angela Fall.
And I'm Melanie Williams.
We're coming to you live from a kindergarten classroom here at Taylor County Primary School. We wanted to take a few minutes to share with your family what kindergarten looks like. Today we're going to focus on social emotional skills and what this means for your child and your family. Ms. Williams, can you tell us a little bit about what social emotional skills are and maybe even how they relate to coming to kindergarten?
I'd be glad to, Ms. Fall. When we talk about being ready to learn, how we interact with other students, adults, and even the school environment are things to consider. In our district, there can be up to 20 kids in one kindergarten classroom with one teacher. However, we usually have 18. That means 18 little people, 36 hands and feet, and 18 sweet voices, and one adult to meet all of those needs. This means the more you make sure your child can do for themselves, the more successful their education can be.
Yes, research actually links being ready to come to school with overall academic success and productivity in the classroom. When students lack social emotional skills, they can experience challenges and their classroom experience can then suffer. Things like following directions, managing their emotions, and difficulty getting along with other children and the adults that share their space affect their ability to learn foundational concepts and skills. In fact, one study from the Baltimore Education Research Consortium shows that students who struggle with these skills are 80% likely to be retained or held back at least once.
Wow, this is why routines and expectations are such a big part of our day in kindergarten. How to open up your snacks, how to open up your drinks, how to get in your lunchbox, unzipping it, putting up your backpack, keeping up with your weekly folder, and other necessary supplies, turning in important notes to your teacher, and being the boss of your body are just some of the things that your student needs to be able to do. Based on the research Ms. Fall quoted for us, it sounds like the sooner we get this mastered, the sooner we can get down to the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s that kindergarten is all about.
Absolutely. There's so much more to kindergarten than just learning those basic skills. We want students to be independent in every way possible. Coming in the door, students should be toilet trained and know how to pull up or down and fasten their own clothing. They should know how to manage their coats and other outerwear. They should be able to zip and unzip along with unpacking and repacking their backpack. That's a skill that some don't think about. And let's talk about shoes for a minute. Did you know that the average time it takes to tie a shoe is around 2 minutes? Let's break that down a little further. If a teacher takes 2 minutes per kid to tie one shoe, that's 36 minutes a day. If each kid needs shoes tied twice in one day, that's over an hour of instructional time spent tying shoes each day. Are we saying don't send your children to school in shoes with laces? Just the opposite. Send your children to school in shoes and clothing that they can manage on their own. This helps with that independence thing. Of course, if they need help, we have it, but some kids won't ask for it because they're extremely self-conscious.
And let's not forget about following directions. For safety reasons alone, this is important. With the structure in our classroom, the need for students to follow directions the very first time is critical for success. Students should be able to follow simple directions such as stand behind your chair, walk quietly to the rug, keep your hands and feet to yourself. These are just a few things that they will hear every day in our classroom. We're working so hard to keep kids and make kids become more confident learners, and following direction is a huge portion of how this works in kindergarten.
So how can parents and other big people help their children gain social emotional skills? Make anything a game. Set a timer and have students practice how to open their snacks, their containers, their drinks, especially those drinks with straws. Can you do it faster than a timer? Get your student a backpack now. Let them go ahead and pick it out, and they can practice using the zipper. Make a scavenger hunt to find items that they could put into the backpack to practice packing, unpacking, and repacking their backpack. If you feel your student is ready, tie shoes and practice that skill now. Don't wait till August. These are things that you can practice at home right now, and it takes some time to get them mastered, so the sooner you get started, the better.
These are just some of the ways you can help your student be ready to learn. Having your child be as independent as possible gives them a great foundation to learn the skill focus we are on in kindergarten. Start today making education a priority by making sure your child is ready to learn. Thank you for joining us. We are super excited to welcome you and your family to our school. We can't wait to watch them grow and learn. This has been a live report from WCTPS. I'm Melanie Williams.
And I'm Angela Fall.
See you next time.